Okay, so I didn't want to make a part 5 to this rant, unless, yeah. I didn't want to make a part 5 to this rant, but damn, I have to. Why? It's unbelievable. Okay, well, first off, I'm going to start with the good news, because there's good news. It was that we've recently, you know, the infamous Alton Towers footage that we covered more and more times as being god-awful? Now, I was already suspecting. Now, one thing I forgot to mention quite a while back was an ad on a commercial where where it's also done by Roger Craig Smith, that sounded way better. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't confuse it for Jason Griffith when I first heard it. But the point is, when I thought that, I realized, hey, wait a minute. This stuff at Alton Towers are they fucking with us? Because essentially they have fucked with us in the past. Back when Sonic 4 was still called Project Needlemouse, just before they revealed it to be Sonic 4, they had a character countdown where they had a large number of characters, many of which were dislikable characters like Big the Cat, on the list to be in the game. And basically, if you answer the trivia questions right, they would reject more characters off. So, but literally, they made that list, intentionally kept Tails and Knuckles off the list, I guess, so that way they could put them in Episode 2 or something. And, but they literally did that, but they had, like, they thought of as many ridiculous possibilities as possible. They had Tikal, who is a good character, but would not belong randomly in a 2D adventure. And they had, like, Big the Cat, he shouldn't even be in any more Sonic games, period. And then, of course, they had Sonic's new friend, Mr. Needlemouse. That was an obvious fake, but the point is that they were screwing with you because they were trying to make you think, oh shit, there's a ton of characters in this game, only to build it to the fact that there was only Sonic. So I guess maybe the idea was that they're trying to build up to the Griffith haters, to the Griffith haters by saying that this is going to be better than Griffith or something. I don't know. They're stupid. They're kind of stupid that way. But anyway, yeah. So that's, but essentially is recent. Now I thought it was Roger Craig Smith intentionally making his voice sound deep and everything, because he actually said in an email response to someone, "I will do it as deep and over the top as possible." Which I swore to God was epic sarcasm, which I knew was just epic sarcasm. But basically, this is pretty much what they did. One of my friends thought it was basically a slowed down version, and apparently a lot of people who look at the glass, a lot of the fanboys who look at the glass half empty, thought that the one from the All-Star Racing commercial was actually a sped up version. That's stupid. But anyway, so I just thought I really didn't think it was a slowed down thing. I just thought it was that it was Roger Craig Smith deepening his voice. But it turns out, it really was slowed down. Everything you were hearing in the Alton Towers Resort was slowed down, probably intentionally by Sega to mess with your mind. But it was recently revealed the true Roger Craig Smith Sonic the Hedgehog voice.
Keep your arms and legs inside at all times. Keep your eye out for Dr. Eggman now. Feel the rush. Let's pick up some speed. Welcome to the Sonic VIP experience.
Tell me that didn't sound 10 times better than check out the consoles, right?
Keep your eye out for Dr. Eggman now. Keep your eye out for Dr. Eggman now.
I mean, yeah. So, that's the good news. That's the good news. Now, the question I bring up now is, what about the voices in Sonic Colors? You know, Laser! Everyone tells me that's an announcer. I still believe that's Sonic talking. But, well, at least I did, because back when the Alton Towers clip was deeper, but now I'm a little confused. Now I'm wondering if that is going to be the final product of the voice work to begin with. Because even the grunts sound kind of deep, like, sound deep for Roger Craig Smith's for the official Roger Craig Smith Sonic voice. So you know what my theory is? Because essentially, here's another thing. You know that ranking system where you can automatically get yourself an S rank by just fiddling with a few of the numbers? They say they're going to remove that from the final game because that would make it just too easy. So since they have a build where they can remove some stuff, it's pretty clear that they probably gave you this. They probably put into that build like a slowed down version of some lines, maybe, or who knows what or incomplete lines. But I still think that I'm still hoping it's not. I'm just still hoping that that's the case and that it's not actually an announcer, because I really don't want there to be an announcer. That'd be so fucking lame. And if there is an announcer, please let us turn it off.
Befreit sie, kann sich der Igel für kurze Zeit.
Anyway, so yeah. Back to the point. Here's the bad news. This is the reason why I'm ranting, and this isn't because as of now, this seems like an unrant. But this is the reason why it's a rant. because I uploaded because somebody informed me of this who wanted me to upload, who was hoping that I would upload it. Who he didn't really say it, but obviously that was the effect he was desiring, and it was what he got. He was hoping that I would upload it, which I did. The minute I got it, I'm like, okay, I gotta upload this. Partly in my desire to spread it, and partly in my desire to get a lot of attention, to be an attention-seeking whore. But yeah. So anyway, basically, so yeah, I uploaded them. I was wondering what the feedback was going to be. I was hoping that people would be chilled out, because it's like, oh my god, this sounds way better. Because to me, when I heard that, I'm like, this sounds way better than the Alton Towers, than that shit at the Alton Towers Club. So what do I get for the first 3 comments, though? Well, I'm just gonna read them to you instead, because I can't even describe what I get for the first 3 comments. Let's see. What is it? Oh. First one, what the fuck? Spelled abbreviated WTF. And another one is, it's awful! But he has a clip in, I think you know, when he says to me, I'm just a sidekick. Yeah, that's stupid one. I really don't like that one. Basically, I really don't like it. Anyway, so back to the comment. The comment is like, that voice sounds like Sonic, but this is just fail. I'm not saying this is awful, but this voice is awful. Now, I want to know, I just said that the I'm the sidekick line sucked. I meant the line, not the voice. The voice is actually pretty good. The I'm just a sidekick thing. Everyone knows. Now, for example, that's a bad comparison. You don't compare Roger Craig Smith's Sonic voice to an earlier work that wasn't Sonic related. You compare it to the Alton Towers clip because that is Sonic related. Compare that way, it looks better. But essentially, the next one, third one is no. Why? Yeah, you get the idea. Oh wait. Never mind. Before I go to the next topic, I want to actually. Before I continue what I was about to say, I want to even address an even worse comment than those past 3 I just read. Yeah. So I'm just gonna quickly pull up the video here. Look at the comment. This actually is in the opposite side, because I was expecting people to be glad that it wasn't for the Roger Craig Smith clips weren't like the Alton Towers clips suggested, that he's not gonna sound like that, right? But let's look at this comment that I just was disturbed by. That was just bugging me so much. But it's like, I totally agree. I first heard those god-awful clips. I decided not to get Sonic Colors, but hearing this changed my mind. I'm coming, Sonic Colors. Oh my god, that is fail beyond belief. Why would you not get a game based on a voice actor? And for that matter, the voice clips weren't even from Sonic Colors. What the fuck? That's just god-awful. I mean, that's Spax 3. That's previous Spax 3. That's as bad as Spax 3 Sonic 06 review, where he mostly bitched about the voice. But even then, I'm gonna guess, even though I've never seen it myself, that he actually had complaints about the game and not just the voice. Although I could be wrong. But that is fail. You don't not get a game because of a fucking voice actor. Especially when you probably have the option to change it into another language, and it's also a DS version that probably won't feature prominent voice acting. There is no excuse for that. No excuse. It's pretty much I got what I figured would be a positive reception resulted in negative reception. I think the only people who have given positive reception were people that I told specifically uploaded the video, because I was complaining to them, because I was bitching to them about the fact that people were bitching to me about this. So yeah. But but I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? You guys just proved my point. Through these entire rants, you proved that you're gonna do it. You proved that you're gonna go crazy and bitch about it because because it's not as good as its predecessor. It's just like what you did when Jason Griffith took on the mantle. It's happening again. So first off, I want to say thanks a lot, Sega. It's happening. At the same time, I want to say though, also, even though I do have some blaming on Sega for doing that, for making a not very smart decision. Although they have been kind of making a few stupid decisions lately. If you don't believe me, you should just see what the producer of Sonic Colors said. It's just unbelievable what he said. I swear to God, he's just talking out of his ass. But anyway, more importantly, so back onto this point though. So even though Sega does hold some blame for actually making that stupid decision, but that doesn't excuse the fan base. It's not like, oh, Sega should know. It's not like it should be that, oh, Sega should know better than to do this. They should know that we're a horrible fan base. No, it doesn't excuse you being a shitty fan base. This is just shameful, right here. It's like, I mean, it's always when I least expected that I'm gonna get the biggest bitching. I mean, come on, guys. have some, I don't know, just have some positive side to things. I mean, come on. It's better than, for one thing, the minute I heard it, I'm like, yes, I was thinking, yes, it's better than the Alton Towers clips. And then everyone else is like, oh my god, this is fail! And I'm just like, oh, you've got to be shitting me. It's a clear indication that we're gonna see a new voice war. It's just unbelievable that even though I predicted this in basically the entirety of my rant of me predicting this, it's unbelievable that it actually is going to be true. It's just so I just don't know. It's just unthinkable. It's just amazing how horrible our fan base can be. It's a shame. It's shameful when you want to call yourself a Sonic fan now because of how horrible many of your fellow fans are. It's just, I mean, come on. Even Spax3 wasn't bitching about this. And if that's saying a lot, that's Spax3. He's one of the big reasons for the first voice war. Now he's changed clearly clearly he's learned to change because he's actually not bitching. Even though he was upset about Jason Griffith leaving because he actually started to like Griffith, he actually was better about it than I was. I think I was a little mean. I think in this rant to Roger Craig Smith, although I did kind of get a little overwhelmed by that horrible Alton Towers clip. That was kind of what set me off. But either way, I think after hearing this, I think Roger Craig Smith's going to do a good job. I mean, if you listen carefully to that voice, it's like this awesome combination of Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith into one. That's kind of sexified. And no, I didn't mean that actually sexually attractive. I meant that the awesome kind of sexified. Anyway, so I guess that's really all I had to say now. Point is, it happened. I was right, and I didn't want to be right. Our fan base is shit. Yeah, that's about it. I guess that's all I have to say for the rant.